Alright, here we go with the first video on my channel. Felguam. Look at you doing your
I
1, 2, 3
panicked and said
count.
bear. I panicked and said bear. I wanted to say a specific word. I panicked and I
yeah.
just went with bear.
I'm sure.
And only just because of the syncing. Alright, I synced mine, you
let me
synced
just make
yours.
sure I increase the input here.
And pressure, because
yeah,
I
there you
already
go.
advertised this on
That
my
is
Facebook page.
increased.
And look at that, I'm playing as Felix Guam instead of Fail Guam.
Look at you, and I wonder why that
I'm
is.
too,
Go
you don't want to
ahead.
know why? No, it's because I'm too MLG. We'll leave it as that. We'll leave it just as I was too MLG for Fail Guam.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it's because you talk too much shit. Okay.
Are you gonna say that?
Oh crap. Okay, I got the overshield. So this is my first channel. It's the quality is gonna be abysmal. I just won an HD PVR 2 capture card on eBay today, and it should be in the mail in a couple of days. So right now, I'm just using my phone just to get me through this particular night. I'd like to have a video up just to
Your
get
very
my
first
channel
video
all
for
set.
YouTube.
I know, I'm telling you, I've been meaning to do it for a while. I don't know what's been holding me back. I guess I just, I always say to myself, okay, I don't want to do any of this stuff, like HD video capture or any more music, because I love to record rock and metal, do some home recordings, until I get a better computer. But the fact of the matter is, when I get a real job, might not have enough time to do this stuff, so I figured, oh, I'll enjoy the time I have.
It's a hobby. You needed something.
You
needed something. And now we can do co-op Let's Plays instead of just the Dead Space that we never finished.
Terrible. Yeah,
for many reasons.
Oh man, I can't aim with a human sniper in this game, and I don't think I ever will be able to aim with a human sniper. Beam rifle's a different story. I can aim with that, not with this. Ouch. Yeah, this is a weird map. It's weird because when this game first came out, it never really came up in the playlist, and then it just started spamming all over the place.
It did. I think that was one of our complaints too. I wasn't even aware of it until you mentioned it. That you went into, I think it was either Forge or Custom Games, and you told me that there was at least 2 or 3 maps that weren't even put into the multiplayer playlist. And this is, I don't know, this is a good map.
I wasn't pleased with the maps, and I was like, man, this one actually looks kind of cool. It looks
and
like
then there was another one that I don't think to this day I actually went into Forge mode or anything and explored it. It was some like inside of a cave or something like that. I haven't explored that map at all. I want to do it after this, maybe. After this recording.
There goes your face. I watched my shot there. It's an okay map. Halo 4, I'm not a big fan of the maps. The multiplayer in general is actually kind of a giant dead zone compared to the other Halo games. I think Halo 2 being the most populated one, Halo 3 being the second most populated, and Halo Reach coming in third. But I gotta say, when you're dealing with only 3 or 4 games that are really competing against multiplayer, big multiplayer audiences on consoles such as Battlefield, Call of Duty, Halo, and the like, Halo 4 doesn't really put up much of a fight. Black Ops 2 kind of blows it away, and it sucks, and it's random. And, Bowen, let me ask you why you think that is, because Black Ops is a Call of Duty game that comes out annually.
Because it's just a run-of-the-mill game. It's just a run-of-the-mill.
Everyone just loves to play it. Just loves it. They love Call of Duty, and it's a fun game. It's good. It would be nice to have some innovation once in a while. I'm actually really excited to check out Call of Duty Black Ops 2 on the next-gen console.
I want this on record. Are you going to legitimately switch your pre-order from PlayStation 4 to the Xbox 360? Are you actually... Because you told me in a text message saying that... Not an Xbox text message, but an actual cell phone text message saying that you were thinking about switching your pre-order from the PS4 to the Xbox One.
Well,
are you going to
after
actually do
E3,
it?
I was kind of inching more towards Sony. And although I'd say Microsoft, the Xbox consoles are my main consoles, after watching E3 and realizing how Microsoft pretty much doesn't like any of their consumers and they treat them like crap, I was like, this doesn't sound like a very amusing console. I'm not really into motion sensing control. I wasn't a big fan of the Wii. That was actually one of the most disappointing consoles I've ever used. Keep in mind, I'm turning 23 in September, so I'm definitely a little older. You know, I grew up with Mario Brothers and classic Nintendo consoles. You can teabag me all you want, bitch. But I'm not a big fan of motion sensing, and I swear to God I'm going to rape you. But, no homo. But, I don't know. I didn't care about Kinect. It didn't do anything for me, and Kinect 2.0 sure as hell isn't going to do anymore. So, not to mention it's $100 more than the PlayStation, so...
Yeah, I got the first Kinect. I don't even use it. I think the thing I used it for most was for the Kinect game, Kinect Adventures, that came by default with it. And I bought Kinectimals. Yeah, I perfected that, minus the DLC bear stuff. Oh, prick, I'm getting assassinated by some stupid guy named Panda.
Not to say it's a bad device, because if anything... at least from what I heard and read and all that good stuff, it's actually more accurate than a Wii Motion Plus. But if you're not putting out software that's making the hardcore audience want to use it, then no one is going to buy it. So naturally, you know, to continue jumping on the friggin' bandwagon, they, I guess, decided to include it with their Xbox One, like in the package. Personally, I think it would have been a better marketing idea to have it as an optional package. Have the maybe 400 Connect without the Connect model and a $100 more Connect built-in model, because I personally would choose the Connect not in there. I just don't want it in my console. 400 is more appropriate for next-gen price. But I'm excited for the next-gen consoles nonetheless. What are some of the games you're looking forward to, Fogwam? I know you were thinking of getting Dead Space 3. Or not Dead Space, Dead Rising 3.
Dead Rising 3 and Black Ops. That's it. That's the only games that I have in mind right now.
Not Black Ops, I'm talking about Ghost, right?
Oh, Ghost, yeah. I always do that too whenever I'm talking to you about that game.
That's because they're all the same game. It's hard to differentiate.
It is. So, those are the only games that I've heard of and that have legitimately been announced saying, oh yeah, these are going to be like on day one or whatever. So, those are the Let's Plays that I'll be doing in the future when the Xbox One comes out. So, and you're getting your capture card, and I want to do Let's Plays, co-op Let's Plays for... It's perfect, too, because if we get Black Ops and Dead Rising for Xbox One, we could do co-op Let's Plays like that, and I'm getting shot in the
back.
That
would be cool. I'd like to check out Twitch, although it's probably not going to be as good as HD editing on a PVR.
I created an account on that, just to have an account. I think, because I told you I went on that...
What is the point? Like, what do you just edit, like, very short clips?
Twitch... No, the way you were explaining it was, I guess, only going to be applied for the Xbox One, where it's only tiny little clips. But, like, Twitch is just something that you can live stream. It's just another form of live streaming on the website. You could do that now with
It's kind of cool, I guess.
YouTube.
It's a good feature. I don't know if I really make much.
I think people do it. People mainly do it just to interact with their audience. If if they have a well-established audience, they can say, "Oh, you know, come check out my live stream," and you could just they have also a live chat going on. So you get like either feedback or just people.
A lot on Justin TV.
He live streamed?
Yeah, you gotta love live stream. I don't think I'd ever do live stream, but it's pretty cool.
Then you can interact with your fans while they're chatting. Like, oh, he said this.
Actually, okay, I guess that would be alright. I didn't think about it like that. I mean,
yeah,
I don't know, YouTube's a new thing.
That's the whole point of live stream. It's just to interact with the fans.
Out the features, so I'm all twitchy on this guy. So I'll eventually get into the whole YouTube craze.
Can I also say that this is actually a great game for both of us? Even though I'm trying to find people, I just not having too much luck.
I'm generally not that good on this map. I get myself turned around quite a bit, and it's already over before it began.
It is. I'm not surprised if you're at the top. Alright, so there was a 2-kill difference. We actually shared kills in this. 16-16, 14-14.
I was kind of twitchy that game because we had such a big gap between the last time we attempted recording and this one. But it was an okay recording.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was good. Good to put out a video. I'd like to say, obviously, the quality is going to get better within the next couple uploads.
Because you have a capture card, obviously.
Yes, because it's coming in the mail. Like I said, I don't really have a schedule for uploads. I'd like to upload as much as Felguam does, but I'd like to...
try hard.
I'm going to play a bunch of different games. I know I am a tryhard. But I'd like to play a bunch of different games, and I'd love to do recordings of my music, show off some of my tracks, because I like to do some home recordings of rock and metal. I also want to do some reviews. Like when a game comes out that's totally shit, I would love to do one of those little funny, nerdy reviews where you go and play the game and you make fun of it and you talk about all the flaws, because that's just hilarious. Because let's face it, it's more fun playing a shitty game sometimes than it is to play a good one. Or at
YouTube. You have a YouTube channel.
YouTube! Yes, that is what it's for.
Finally, I can put you in my feature section. It's what I wanted this whole entire time.
We're about to reach 10 minutes. I'd like to just have a little co-op video, maybe call it quits for now, put it up to an end, and let's line up both audio tracks. Let's get this one up. Felgon, what do you think of that?
Alright, let's do it. I'll be going in the match.
Let's do it. Alright, sounds good.
So let's stop. Stop.